Welcome to PP English Learning and Conversation. In this video, you're going to understand figures of speech of the poem Money. This poem is written by William H. Davies. In this poem, Davies is presenting his own personal experiences of having money. The poem tells us about the rich man who wants to be a poor man to find real happiness of life. Here, the poet emphasizes that when he was rich, he was not much happy. His friends were attracted to him because of his wealth and not for him. The poet says that when we do not have money, we realize the importance of it. He further admits that when he has money, he has lot of friends. His friends came to him as he was rich. They cannot be considered as his real friends. They are actually fake friends. Let's begin with figures of speech used in the poem. The first line, when I had money, money, oh. The poetic device is repetition. You know, students, repetition is a figure of speech where the word is repeated for the poetic effect. In the given line, the word money is repeated twice to highlight the theme of the poem. So it is repetition. In this line, we also find apostrophe. You know, apostrophe is a figure of speech that is used to address someone who is absent or already dead. It can also be used to address an abstract quality or idea and even a non-living object. Here, the feelings of the poet is expressed by an exclamation. So it is apostrophe. Next line, I knew no joy till I went poor. Again, we find repetition in this line as the word I is repeated twice for the musical effect. We also find alliteration in this line. You know, alliteration is a figure of speech where the same sound is repeated in the line. Here, the sound N is repeated twice for the poetic effect. Next line, for many a false man as a friend. The figure of speech found in this line is alliteration, as the sound of the letter F is repeated thrice in the words for, false and friends. In this line, for many a false man as a friend came knocking all day at my door. The figure of speech found in these lines is inversion. You know what is inversion? Inversion is a figure of speech where the words are not arranged as per the prose order. Here you find the word order has been changed. The proper word order should be, for many a false man came knocking all day at my door as a friend. We find alliteration as well in the line as the sound of the letter D is repeated twice for the poetic effect. Hyperbole is also found in the line. You know what is hyperbole? Hyperbole is a figure of speech when a statement is exaggerated. It is often used to make something sound much bigger, better than what actually it is. Here, the expression all day at my door is exaggerated for the special effect. Next line, then felt I like a child that holds a trumpet that he must not blow. The figure of speech is inversion. As I have already explained you what is inversion. Inversion is a figure of speech where the words are not arranged as per the prose order. Usually, the word order has been rearranged for the rhythmic effect. The correct word order should be, then I felt like a child that holds a trumpet that he must not blow. Simile is also found in the given line. Simile is a figure of speech when two dissimilar things are directly compared for the poetic effect. Here, there is a direct comparison where poet directly compares himself to a child that holds a trumpet. Direct comparison between poet's actions to a child's actions. Next line. Because a man is dead, I dared not speak to let this false world know. The figure of speech is alliteration, as the sound of the letter D is repeated twice in the words dead and dared. Next line. Much have I thought of life. The figure of speech is inversion. Here the word order is changed for the musical effect. The correct word order should be I have thought much of life. Next line. And how their wives do hum like bees. The figure of speech is simile. As you know, simile is a figure of speech when there is direct comparison between two dissimilar things. Here, the wives of a poor man are directly compared to humming bees. We find onomatopoeia in the same line. Onomatopoeia is a figure of speech where the poet uses sound indicating words for the pleasing effect. Here the sound effect of the humming of the bees comes out through the word hum. So it is onomatopoeia. Next line. So when I hear these poor ones laugh and see the rich ones coldly frown. The figure of speech is antithesis. Antithesis is a figure of speech wherein opposite ideas are placed in the given line for the poetic effect. Here the opposite words poor and rich are used for the poetic effect. At the same time, laugh and frown are also used for the poetic effect. We find repetition as well in the given line, as the word once is repeated twice for the poetic effect. Next line. Poor men think I need not go up. Figure of speech is inversion. As you know, the words are not arranged as per the correct grammar order, prose order. The words are not used in a correct prose order. The correct word order should be poor men I think need not go up. Here the poet has changed the order to highlight or stress his thinking or his perspective. We find alliteration as well in the line, as the sound of the letter N is repeated twice for the musical effect. Next line. Poor men think I need not go up so much as rich men should come down. The figure of speech is antithesis. Here in the given poetic line, the poet does not want the poor men to go up, but he wants rich men to come down. Here you find two opposite advices for the poor and the rich. Makes it an antithesis. Opposite words poor and rich, go up and come down are used for emphasis. Next line. When I had money, money oh. As you know, I have already explained this figure of speech. Here we find repetition, as the word money is repeated twice for the poetic effect. Next line. My many friends proved all untrue. The figure of speech is alliteration, as the sound of the letter M is repeated twice for the poetic effect. Next line. But now I have no money oh. The figure of speech, again it is alliteration. The sound of the letter N has been repeated in the words now and no for the musical effect. Here it is also an apostrophe. As you know, apostrophe is a figure of speech that is used to address someone who is absent or already dead. It can also be used to address an abstract quality or idea. Next poetic line. My friends are real though very few. Again it is alliteration, as the sound of the letter F has been repeated for the poetic effect. So friends, this is all about figures of speech used in the poem Money. Thank you.